Today, we are launching an exciting new global initiative, and you, our child-free community, are at the heart of it. We are calling it childfree-brations. Regardless of how you landed in a child-free life, the reasons for celebrating it are endless and may not feel so obvious to you at times. So in this video, we are breaking down what a child-free-bration is. It's not necessarily what you think it is, why there is a desperate need for them, and how you can join in and get involved right now. Hi friends, welcome to the Child-Free Connection. I'm Veronica, I'm 46 years old, and my partner Rick, who is producing behind the scenes today, is 50, and we live a happy child-free life here in Austin, Texas. We moved here from New York City about 2 years ago, and we weren't sure how we were gonna feel about it, but we are absolutely loving it here. We share a bunch of goodies over on Instagram too, so I encourage you to join us there as well. Okay, so Rick and I have a strong belief that child-free life should be celebrated. We wanted to find a way that we could all participate in celebrating our child-free lifestyle, regardless of where you might be in your journey. Even if you're child-free by circumstance, or you're leaning towards being child-free, or maybe you're on shaky ground about choosing a child-free life, just bear with me, because once I explain what a child-free-bration is, you will start recognizing when they're happening in your life, and once you start recognizing them, you can expand your appreciation for this child-free lifestyle. Okay, so before we came up with this idea, we polled a bunch of you and asked what your reasons were for not sharing your child-free-brations, and based on your responses, we summed up your answers into these 3 reasons. Number 1 is that you fear that celebrating child-free life may appear to be arrogant or braggy. Number 2 was that you've been taught that celebrations are reserved for these life-altering events. And number 3 is that you feel uncomfortable being the only one celebrating your child-free life. So taking these reasons into account, we wanted to come up with a unique way where our entire community can confidently share their everyday wins. Some of you may be celebrating already, but from what we're witnessing, it's just not happening loud enough. Why do we want to publicly celebrate our life? Because by celebrating our lifestyle with one another, we are helping the rest of society understand us better, and it cultivates a positive mindset within our entire community. Before we move on, the intention of this channel is to shine a light on the child-free path and help you overcome the challenges that may arise from living child-free. If enjoying a happy child-free life sounds interesting to you, you can support our community by liking this video, subscribing, and hitting the bell so you're first to know when our new videos are posted. Okay, back to it. Let's break down what can be considered a child-free-bration. A child-free-bration is an experience, a thought, or an action that is connected to being child-free but does not have to be about being child-free. Okay, so this is what I mean. The child-free-brations about being child-free would be something like being proud of yourself for moving past an insensitive comment about you not having kids, or maybe your first time speaking openly about your child-free life in a social setting, or maybe even deciding to officially add the word child-free to your dating profile. Now, examples that are connected to being child-free but not about child-free would be something like enjoying a peaceful walk in the middle of your workday, or having the time to sort through any negative feelings that may arise, or maybe making a new investment that you're really proud of, or really anything else that you feel is connected to choosing a child-free life. Once you start to think about it, you'll realize that there are so many examples and reasons that we should all be celebrating. So I wanted to help you out in case you can't think of any examples by sharing one of my own recent child-free-brations, and that is for about the past 2 months or so, I've made a real effort to connect with like-minded women here in Austin. I've made plans, I've attended events, and I'm really grateful to have the time to be able to do that. So think about what your own possible child-free-bration can be and share it with us in the comments below. 2 crucial points to remember about child-free-brations are, 1, that size doesn't matter. A child-free-bration can be as big as a last-minute decision to pack your bags and go overseas, or as small as sleeping in on a Saturday. As long as it's meaningful to you, it absolutely counts. Number 2 is shake off the shame. Sharing your child-free life is not bragging. Parents are constantly updating us on every moment of their children's lives. We see the baby bump throughout the pregnancy, the first photo, the nursery, the outfits, baby's first step, and all the way through graduation and adulthood. Parents are invited and encouraged by society to share every moment of being a parent. So there is absolutely no reason why we can't do the same. Sharing details about your child-free life is not bragging. I'm saying it again. Sharing details about your child-free life is not bragging. It's simply sharing your reality, and there should be absolutely no shame in doing so. Why are child-free-brations so important? Because celebrating a child-free life will inspire those around you to reflect on and recognize their own child-free-brations. The reality of this community is that some of you are living your best child-free life ever, and some of you, for a slew of very valid reasons, are just not quite there yet. So we ask that those of you who do feel confident enough to celebrate your lifestyle, help us get this initiative moving by doing one simple thing: share it with one another. You can share it by tagging the Child Free Connection in your social media posts and using the hashtag childfree-brations, and of course we'll be sharing it with the rest of our community. Okay, so just a side note here, I wanted to take a moment because I made this entire collection of child-free-bration templates for Rick and I thought, why not share it with all of you? So if you're interested, just email me at this address with the subject line child-free-brations, and I'll be happy to share the files with you. Remember that by participating in child-free-brations, it not only helps fulfill your own sense of pride, but it also simultaneously motivates others to look within themselves and acknowledge their own child-free-brations. Child-free-brations are ongoing, so even if you don't have one today, we encourage you to use the hashtag once you do. Rick and I will, of course, be participating as well. We can't wait to see what you come up with. That is all for now, so if you enjoyed hanging out with us today, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified next time we release new content. Also, I'm adding these two videos here, which I think you will definitely enjoy. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we're excited to see you next week.